Welcome back to the Headbangers Ball, where Machine Head are at the controls to bring you tonight's metal action with a little bit of that Oakland style.
Well, we've invited a special guest down to hang out with us tonight. It is nonetheless Glenn Tipton, of course, of famed guitarist of Judas Priest fame for 20 years now. He's been the inspiration for many a young guitarist along the way, and he's recently recorded a solo record entitled Baptism of Fire. Glenn's here tonight to tell us about all that and the state of playing with Judas Priest in '97. How you doing, Glenn?
All right.
So, Glenn, as one of Priest's main songwriters, why did you decide to record a solo album, and how does it show a different side of you as an artist?
Well, it goes back 4 years, 5 years. We all know what happened with Priest, so it left me sort of not knowing exactly whether Priest would continue. And as you know now, we've got new singer Owens. In fact, I've just come from the studio, and we're just finishing off a new Priest album, so it's great. You know, this guy's phenomenal. We're really up on that. But going back 2 or 3 years, I didn't know whether I was going to continue. I'm like not the sort of guy to just go up the corner and die, you know? So I started to write songs. Yeah, I might go down to the pub. Will let me in a minute. I started to write, and to be honest, I didn't really know what for, you know? What do you do after 20 years with Priest? Where do you go, you know? What direction do you take? And that was the most difficult thing to find, because I didn't want people to think I was Judas Priest, because I'm not. I never have been. I'm just a part of it, you know, just like KK, Ian, everybody. And my first love will always be Priest, you know?
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was going to continue. So it's an album done for the right reasons in that sense, you know?
Yeah.
I just started to write, and it evolved, you know, with a lot of the people that I've known through the years. I've played with various people on there.
Yeah, you actually did play with, I noticed, I think I saw Robert Trujillo of Suicidal and stuff like that.
Great guy, great bass player.
Yeah, you worked with a bunch of different people like that. I think, if memory serves me, didn't you, I think you jammed with our old drummer for a second there, didn't you?
Yeah, that didn't get in the album. There's a lot. I did 2 albums, and
okay.
You know, just that was one of the songs. I played with Stephen Perkins, loads of people that didn't go on this album, you know. Whether they'll materialise in the future, I don't know. You know, at the end of the day, the songs sort themselves out and they go on the album.
Yeah, I always noticed too that you always, I haven't heard the record, but I noticed just on the Priest thing, you always incorporated, like, you know, you were always, you in particular were always incorporating like more like modern guitar playing styles, like as the thing went along. I always thought that was pretty cool. Well, did you do the same thing like with this?
Yeah, it's like, I think the Priest have been around for so long because we've always evolved. Yeah? Like you guys, you know, we know about, you know, your album and love it and play it in the car, and have always kept our ear to the ground and tried to be contemporary, which is what's given us long life, I think, you know. Yeah. And if you don't do that, the sands of time cover you over. So with my album, the best compliment I've had was that it's very contemporary, very 97. It's got shades of Priest in there, which is obvious because of my writing influence, but it's got its own little character as well, you know.
Cool, man.
And it was good because I get to work with like Cozy, and even John Entwistle on one track, and Cozy Powell. And some of the younger guns from LA you've mentioned, you know, which were great. I just can't thank them enough. They gave me a lot of confidence, tested me, you know, and it was great. People like Brooks Wackman, Shannon Larkin, CJ DeVilla, they're all really good players, you know. I asked Billy Sheehan if he'd do an instrumental with me, and it was just great. And they're just fantastic guys, and it all helped to give the whole thing great depth of character, really. You know.
So what's you know, I think the big question on everybody's mind is what's going to be going on with Judas Priest here in '97.
Well, it's just an amazing story. I just told you before we came on air that last year we were poised to do auditions. We've like had 4 years of tapes coming in, so you can imagine some incredible. And some like, you know, we had one guy with a blue face who just kept saying, let's get the show on the road, you know, all this sort of thing. We nearly picked him, really, so it's a difficult decision.
And that's who you got, right?
Yeah, that's the guy. And
Judas Priest's new blue-faced singer.
I have to find out where he comes from, because he deserves some sort of acknowledgement, but we were poised to do auditions last year in March, and Scott Travis came over the drummer and gave us a video, so you've got to check this guy out. And Tim Owens, Ripper Owens, we call him, he's like, we never dreamed we would find someone so appropriate, you know, because we know the test, you know, people are going to be apprehensive and they're going to be looking towards a new they're going to prejudge it or not, so we just judge it on its merits when it come out. But it's the most brutal thing we've ever done. I think it's, if you ask any kid out there, any Priest fan what he would want, I think that's the album. We're going to give him.
Well, good luck with that. Good luck with the baptism of fire too.
Thanks, man.
You got a video you want to play? A Judas Priest video?
Painkiller would be fine.
Painkiller it is.